the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's Syracuse taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, Rick Stratton. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here's the first baseman, Billy Benjamin. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And a foul ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. Quick move to first. Gomez Phelps back in on a dive. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
No, that missed.
Gomez Phelps on at first. Nobody out. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's 3-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball, the letters frozen for strike three. Foul ball there.
Ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. Back in Seattle, and on the hill today, Eddie Rodriguez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Samuel Baez getting ready to hit. Baez with another scorching run of play lately. That one finds the zone. No balls, two strikes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Hee-haw!
Yo one. Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Chet Irvin up next for the Mariners.
Chet Irvin.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball outside.
Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Late on that fastball. And that one ripped into right. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Xavier Carter digs in now.
That's a ball down.
Getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot. His slugging percentage so far this year right around .480. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. That one fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. And now the right fielder, Agustin Nunez.
That's inside. Ball.
Fouled off left side. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2.
He's gone off
that
speed.
missed. That's
he
the
needs
ball.
to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Mariners DH, Chad Bennett.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Here's the 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. That clips the corner. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Perez.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner first with 2 away. Odell Daniels up next for the Mariners. And that one wrapped foul. Lined into left center, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
That went over. It's a ground rule double.
Automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Next to hit, Samuel Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's a ball.
Really
No, that
good
missed.
take,
That's a
especially
ball.
with 2 strikes.
That one outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And it's even up. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Throw sails over his head at first. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And here is Chet Irvin. 0 for 1 so far. And that one
Ball.
missing low.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That misses. Ball 3. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. And that'll load
That's
the bases.
low. Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter, number 5, Jack Turner.
Line drive. And
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Well, they gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back in Seattle, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Roger Saunders.
Nope. Ball.
Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out on the play.
For the Lions, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Bell.
Close,
Nope,
but
ball.
call the ball. Ball 1. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's up. Ha!
And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Gomez Phelps thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. In the air, right field, Baez on the move. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Benjamin
Yeehaw!
in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
No, that's inside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dan Santana. Outside.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game
Ball.
in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Tyler Perez.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Out number 2. And up next for Seattle, Diego Rodriguez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Cody Berger now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really
that
nice
missed. That's
slider
a ball
right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that misses.
Ball.
2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That's a ball.
And
that's
misses inside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. The Mariners leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next,
at the plate, Victor Gallegos. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Outside with a breaking ball.
He hasn't wanted to
That's
challenge it. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready
Ball
to hit.
4.
If
Take
you're
your
in the
base.
box.
Draws the walk there.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. Prisa settles underneath it, and that is that. bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Odell Daniels.
Odell Daniels.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Mariners, selector number 5, James Townsend.
Check
Nope,
swing.
that's it.
He held up, and it's 1-0.
He's
Ball.
been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John Newby.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Baez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside, almost got him. This to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Prisa.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Oh, yeah.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball. That's
Runner
down.
at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missing
ball.
there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Mariners,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Felipe Osuna.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Check
Strike
swing,
one.
but he went too far. Strike 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run
Strike
numbers
2.
are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. That's a ball. Outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Next for Syracuse, the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
On the ground, right
That's a foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
That's inside.
Osuna,
Ball.
27 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. Chopped left side. Over to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the
2
Lions,
out, space is
the
empty.
catcher,
Here's the catcher, Roger
Saunders.
Saunders. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Up next for Syracuse, the second baseman, Alonzo Gomez-Bell.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Ball to strike. The pitch. Rodriguez. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Chet Irvin.
Well, these
No,
Mariners
that's out.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His 32nd of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a
No,
good
that's
hitter's
outside.
count
Ball.
at 2-0.
Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So man aboard, digging in, Dan Santana. He's been a great free agent sign. To the right side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. That one almost got him. On the ground. He flips it to second in time. A sensational double play.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, number 33, Tyler Perez.
That's off
That's
the
the ball.
inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, they gave
Ball
up the home
inside.
run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And it's fouled away. Breaking ball
No, that's
inside. Ball 3. 3-1.
Ball
And he couldn't
4.
come
Take
up
your
with
base.
it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Diego Rodriguez. Step off throw to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the sixth. Billy Benjamin getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Out towards right center field. Baez has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The guy, number 7, Cody Berger.
No, that's up.
There's a swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
The M's leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one
No,
close.
that missed. That's a ball.
Ball 3. Fastball
Right.
for a strike. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Roberto Morales takes over on the mound.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Xavier Carter. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Diego Rodriguez. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground, out to short. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman, Odell Daniel.
Ball 1,
Nope,
no
ball.
strikes. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. That one fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back to the top of the Seattle order. James Townsend will hit next. Missed inside with the curve, and stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now it's the DH, Victor Gallegos.
Hey,
he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This one in the air right field.
Foul ball.
And just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One down.
Up next for Syracuse, the right fielder, Augustus Nunez.
Hey!
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball.
And now it's even 1-1. To the right side, and that one handled. Irvin steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
For Syracuse,
2 out,
the
space is
left
empty.
fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder, Forrest DeMonte. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. That clips a corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him. Out number 3.
Now pitching.
Kevin Brooks gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Well struck, right field. That's back. Out of here. That one felt good. His 31st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Prisa, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that drops in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Werner moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 22, Jet Irvin.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on a pitch away.
And another ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And brings it in at the wall. So digging in, Dan Santana. 0 for 3 in this one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because
that's
not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Bounce to the right side. To first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Syracuse, the catcher, Roger Saunders.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground, right side, Daniels. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. 1 for 3.
If I can't play around with him here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Julius Lopes.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The catcher, number 33, Tyler Perez.
Hey!
On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Diego Rodriguez.
That keeps the zone. Strike 1. Lopes. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strike. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 28th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 7-0. 1 down. Now at the plate, Odell Daniels. That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
That's towards center. Warner should have this one. 2 away. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
The 1-0.
Hoo-yah!
Out to center. Warner on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back in Seattle, we go to the ninth. Billy Benjamin digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 has some trouble with it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That's the ball.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll them up for 2.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For Syracuse, the third baseman.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now Xavier Carter, and first offering is fouled off. Just
Ball
missed.
high.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the ninth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yeah, that's outside. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Swings through that.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Agustin Nunez, the next to hit.
Ball out. Ball.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Morales is just 1 strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.